This is the Wii Viewer!
And the Little Wii Viewer.
And we're going to review
Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U.
Shouldn't you call it Dynasty Warriors starring Zelda? It's almost like Nintendo is like playing dress up, like Halloween. So what's the story about?
The story's actually very confusing.
Well, that's a Zelda game. I think it's almost a requirement.
Well, they have to find a way to put 3 universes into one. The basic idea is that this bad person decided to summon these bad locations to stop you and gain the Triforce.
So basically, the whole idea is you go to sections and you just fight off hordes of people. I haven't really experienced a game before where you're basically coming up with an army of people, but you're doing all of the work. I mean, there are armies of people out there like, all right, guys, let's go fight these guys. And like they just look in the distance at this guy just decimating people left and right. Boom! Boom! And they're like, dude, let's go have like an apple or something because this guy's like doing everything for us. I would have loved it if I could just like sit down and see what happens if I do nothing. You know what would happen? We lose.
We do lose. They are worthless.
Because it's not just Link playing this game, it's other people playing this game. So that means other people can be just as powerful. So why can't we train all of our army people to be like that? We could take over all the realms. And then when Zelda and Link can rule them all. But more seriously, the gameplay basically has you going from section to section on a map, just trying to conquer it so the bad guys don't come back. How do I put this? You're really playing war on a smaller scale?
Pretty much, you're just trying to capture the enemy's bases and reach the end goal.
What'd you think of this game overall?
It's a very fun time waster.
I did like how there were different difficulty modes and how you could upgrade your characters in different ways with different weapons.
Well, when you're in the battlefield, you can pick up these materials that let you upgrade yourself by just various, basically, stamps of the Zelda world. For example, there's like a wooden sword in the game that upgrades Link's fire rod. The only problem is you're not actually carrying this sword, it's just basically a stamp showing you.
I mean, if Link carried everything that he had on him in every Zelda game, he'd barely be able to move. You'd just be seeing him waddling around going, I have everything on my back, even the hammer that smashes things.
But he does have an infinite backpack, so...
When did he pull that out of his, wherever
Zelda 1.
Who gave him the infinite backpack? I mean, I remember murdering the guy for the sword in Zelda 1. I don't remember having that infinite backpack.
A wizard did it.
So basically the gameplay is you going from section to section, like we said. They have you doing quests, but the quests are very simple, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And you get new weapons along the way that you can use. You can choose from the 2 control styles. If you're used to the control style of Dynasty Warriors, you can use that. Or if you're used to Zelda controls, you can use that. And I thought that was cool. Did you try them both or did you just stick with Zelda?
I sticked with Zelda.
Yeah, me too.
Because I don't know how to play Dynasty Warriors.
Did you find the game difficult?
At times, it's difficult. Mainly because if you screw something up, like a whole chain of events happen. Now these 2 bases are under attack and you don't have a way to defend both of them at the same time. And now you gotta be 2 places at once. And because you can't, the base falls and the next one goes on.
2 people can play this game at the same time.
Yes.
Because we never actually were able to test 2 players. So we played it separately and we were going to come together one day. And then what happened?
Would not update.
It's like we tried, 3 times?
3 times.
It was crazy. I'm like, no, my Wii U has got to be broken. It just has to be.
And it's a big update too, which is the sad part.
So we weren't able to test the 2-player, but I guess it would work fine. But the frame rate probably takes a hit, wouldn't you say? Because the frame rate took a hit in the single-player game.
Yeah, the frame rate did take a hit. That was mainly because there was so many enemies on screen.
So many useless people on our team just kind of there just for show.
They're more defending than attacking.
There will be downloadable stuff for this game, which was great.
There's going to be 4 DLCs, and you can buy them all right now for a low price, a season pass.
Nintendo always gives you quite a lot for your money, and DLC is no exception.
This game's also getting updates. Like, it's getting stuff that wasn't in the game when it first started. For example, challenge mode. That's when they decide to add a new challenge. They put it there in an update. It's just special rules that you have to follow, and you get special rewards.
So there are different modes. Why don't you go ahead and talk about that?
There's story mode. There's also adventure mode, where you're in the perspective of Zelda 1, and you basically just play challenge after challenge to clear each tile of the game.
So basically you're just playing screenshots.
Pretty much. The thing is that you can actually, find secrets and stuff. It's
Well, yeah.
a little bit weird because you use cards to find secrets. You use a torch card to burn a bush. This game has some replayability.
Yeah, I agree. Hyrule Warriors. Little Wii viewer, would you buy, rent, or skip?
Probably rent. If you don't want mindless action, this is not the game for you.
So you think that's why it's only worth a rent? But what if they do want it?
Then you buy it. That's the point of buying games.
Your opinion is it's only worth a rent.
Like, it's worth a rent to try it. Rent before you buy.
Actually, I thought we were going to disagree on this one. I was sure you were going to say buy. And then I was going to say rent. And then I'm like, no, you're wrong. No, I'm wrong. No, we seem to be on the same page. Rent to buy. Because this one really has to come down to your play style. This is not a Zelda game that you might be used to. So if you like mindless beat 'em ups, yeah, go ahead and rent this thing. You might really enjoy it. And maybe if you really get addicted to it, it'd be worth a buy.
I agree with you.
That was our review of Hyrule Warriors. Do you think that they should check out my last review of Ping 1.5 Plus? Did you ever actually play that game?
No.
Did my review make you want to play it?
No.
But the review was fine, right?
Sure.
Yay, there we go. That's a positive for me, at least.
For the classic review, you can check out The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And if you feel sorry for him, you can subscribe.
Oh, thanks for that vote of confidence. Thanks for watching the video.